Hello, I'm Brandon Doyle, and this is my seventh assignment for Introduction into Ammunition and Basic Ballistics. Today is July 18th, 2025. Let's get started. Today, I'm going to show you the proper way of dismantling a live round. Now, for the sake of safety, this is a dummy round that does not have the propellant and the primer in it. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to dismantle this, get the measurements of said round, as well as show you all a diagram of it by me drawing it and showing you the measurements that go along with it. That way, for reference, y'all can use it if you need it. But after that, we're going to take the scale and weigh this little bullet on top of here and see how heavy it is. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to dismantle this 30-30 Winchester round. And to do that, we're going to use this. It's a bullet puller. The way it works is you put this little thing on it. Put that little thing on it. Then you put this by screwing it on. Don't do it too tightly because you still need to push the round right in the center for it to grip it like that, allowing it to be hooked and held in place. Now, once this is in, as you can see, it's going to grip that round nice and tight. The trick is to smack this into something hard to allow the inertia to dislodge the bullet. Alright, now we're going to use this on this to dislodge the bullet. It's got to be hard enough for us to use this, otherwise it ain't going to work, or it's going to take a long time. Let's see how long it takes us. We'll speed up after to save time. There we go. It was better to use the ground. As you see, finally dislodged. Alright, now, even though this is a dummy round, we're going to treat it as if it had the propellant in it. We're going to screw this off and place it here, and then shake that out. So here we go. Got the little cartridge right here, still hooked on by its rim. And drop it in right there. 30-30. Alright, now, if this was a live round, we would also need to remove the primer. Now, to remove the primer, it's now, you gotta pop the primer out of the cartridge. But to do that safely, you have to actually use it. Since there's no propellant nor bullet, it's now perfectly safe to find the proper direction and place it in your gun and pop it that way. Once that is used and nothing in front of you was aimed at for that, you can then use a little tool, because as you see, it only has one flash hole. So a little poke through there will pop it right out after it's been used. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to measure it all. We're going to use a micrometer that brings us to the nearest thousandth of an inch, and we're going to get the measurements of both these. Alright, now we're going to get the diameter of the bullets first. Turn that the end to get a bit, lock that in. The diameter of this bullet is 0.307. 307, huh? Alright. And the good thing is, I chose a flat projectile. This is going to make this a lot easier. Lock in the length. Okay, it is 0.817. Alright, now that we got the projectile out of the way, what we're going to do is we're going to get the casing. The head slash base. Let's lock that in. It is 319.319. Alright. Alright, now let's get the neck. The neck is a little further down, right above the shoulders. That is 321.321. That is nice. All right, time to get the reading on the shoulders. This will be fun. Such a slant. Okay, lock that in, lock that in. Okay, got it on the shoulders. Size is, okay, 375. Nope, it's 398. 0.398. Shoulders. 0.3. All right, next we'll do the body. Body of the case. In the center. Lock that in. That is 386.386 for the body's diameter. All right, last but not least, the rim. Let's see what the number is. Okay, we got 498. 98, just 2 decimals shy of 500. Oh, 0.5 below. All right, now we're going to draw a little diagram of this. Use the projectile, trace. There we go. There we go. As you can probably tell, I am not an artist, but at least trace. See, the projectile and the casing. Now, we're going to do the measurements. We're going to put the measurements right up here. Projectile's length was 0.817, as well as diameter was 0.307. We have the head base, which is 0.319. The neck, which is 0.321. Shoulders, 0.398. For the body, it was 386. And for the rim, it was 0.4986. As you can see, I am no artist, but got the information on there. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to weigh this Winchester 3030 round with this digital scale. First, we're going to turn this thing on and then calibrate it. We're going to use this 100 grams right here. Once that is nice and ready for calibration, and it passed. Good, 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 good. Now we're going to switch this thing to grains, and all it is 150 grains. All right, 150 grains. And with that, we'll wrap it up this video. Hope you all have a good one. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.